Today, what I want us to do is, I need you guys to understand this circuit because you're going to build it on your own. Remember what I said, if you can come up with a different way, there's already been a few people that came up with a different way of building this circuit. What we basically have, like I told you guys in the previous video, is you'll have, if your battery sits like this, you will have, it just switches between the two batteries. So at the moment it's running off this battery, both from the negative. The moment the switch gets touched, it changes to the positive to that battery. So it just changed the current around. The exercise for today is each one's going to receive a piece of paper like this with a picture of all your components on. You're going to cut that out as neat as possible. So you'll have two switches, two micro switches, two slide switches, two motors, and one battery pack. And then I want you guys, you're going to cut these out. And you're going to stick that on a piece of A4 paper, like so. Here's my two motors. Got my two switches. And after you've glued them down, you're going to complete the circuit. So and then from here, in the next two lessons for this week, so this will count as our planning sheet as well, because the next two lessons of this week, you guys are going to be constructing your own circuit. Okay, so I've got my two micro switches, I've got my two AA cell battery pack, my two DC motors, and my two slide switches. So we'll do, this is up to you how you want to do this layout. You can just stick them down. It might be a good idea to use our coloring pencils and use different colors. Remember, red's always positive and black's always negative. But we might need to have more than those colors because we'll work with a bit more wiring on here. So what you can do is we can have one red and one black coming off of our battery pack. So maybe a red coming off my battery pack going to that, and a black going off the other side of the battery pack going to the top. And then from there you'll go to 2 on the other side, and with the red you're going to go to 3 on the other side. Okay, then we're going to go from our common, or the one that's connected. We'll use a different color for the common. We'll use blue because that's quite a common color. And you'll go from there to the one pole of your motor. See how the colors make it a bit more clear to understand. And then you're going to go from, we've put it in here. We'll have to break these two wires and put them, one side's going to go to one leg of the switch, the other side will go to that leg of the switch. This side goes to the first leg and the other side goes to the second leg of the switch. There's people that reckon they can get rid of those two switches. We'll see if that works. They can do an experiment with that. And then only thing we'll need is, we'll use two different colors for that as well, maybe a green and a brown. From the one other side of the motor, this will go to number 1 there, and for this one it will go to that side of the motor. So we've got, first of all, from the common where the two batteries are connected, you'll go to a switch, then to your motor. Then you'll have a separate black and red from each battery going to the leg number 2 and 3 of your micro switch, and then you'll have from the other side of the motor going to leg number 1. And that's basically how the circuit's going to string out. So by the end of today's lesson, you can give it the heading of Beetlebot, or in your groups you can come up with a name for your robot. Or the Russians called their first satellite in space the Sputnik, so you can call. Okay. Skin change.